Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. Today's video for Wistoria Wand and Sword Season 2. We have now met this lady whose name I've already forgotten, but she's a Multos user of like 1 billion magics, and she was asked by Alfaria to help Will, and she knows something about Whis, so let's see what she's got to tell us. And we'd become friends with Julius, and Julius basically got NTR'd and then decided, you know, I need to be the bad guy, despite him actually being a kind soul is what they were going for, so we'll see where this goes. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord, links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, talk about current today, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncut star reactions, so feel free to check out either of those over on Will. I've heard us up straight into Wistoria Wand and Sword Season 2 episode, this would be, what, 9? I think? Whatever. Clary's house, secret base for single witches. Yep, we're back here now. She asked Will to strip. Why is that happening? Yeah. I'm sure it is. Alfaria would murder you if she saw you doing this. Modified pervert of a witch. Oh, Julia's gonna see all the scars over Will. Quite a bit. Does that have something to do with it? Aye! Ow! The location of the lock to open the next door. Carrot Dwayne is her name, yes. A little more honest. What? Oh. The embodiment of anchoring. Has the blood of mages of wand, so he's able to anchor magical energy, but he also has the blood of a sword, I would assume, and so that's Whis? Is it because of this scar he got that he can't expel magical energy? Yeah. Interesting. Energy at will, okay. Yeah, that was kind of the whole point. If he's able to draw from magical energy within himself, he's just a mage. It's true, he has done that. Someone will give him just like a block of ice and he just uses many other spells. So he's still technically has to have somebody activate it, but once he has somebody else activate it, he can then draw from within himself to fight, basically. Because like that's what he's been doing, but we're gonna hone that to like what, perfection or something? Yeah. Recalling the story of this magic link through your blood and memories. But then it says without relying on the magic of others, that just makes him a mage. We'll see where they're going with this, because right now I'm a little confused. Power of emotions, because that was his whole thing, was that he said courage, and that's when he got the white hair and popped the hell off. I thought you only knew a little bit about Whis. This feels like more than a little bit. Carved it in your body, engraved the means to recall it. God damn. Speaking of like parables here, Jesus. Because we did see Cauldron literally fucking with his memories. We saw her doing that. Dwarf Wistoria. Whoa. Let's visit. This is crazy. What the fuck? Oh my god. Memories. What a crazy spell. Jesus. I'm gonna assume like only a Multos could do this. Whoa. The whole aspect ratio changed. This looks crazy. I love the style of this place. Oh, he's back to a kid. Hmm. 4 days. Jesus Christ. Clary's house, secret base for single witch's bedroom. Is he just in suspended animation or is he not eaten for 4 days? Oh my god! Those are Finn's dress, so she knows Finn. Okay, pan it over to the boobs. History fills your body. Whoa. Wait. Back it up. What was that? Ooh, this is Clary, Edward, and Workner. Clary looks a lot more shy than she does now, and then there's Will and Elfaria there. Interesting how they show up, but this is Clary's house after all. One day you may reach the source. Ooh, there's like a swordsman there on that left page. Oh, so he's like conscious in his body. I love the art style of like the backgrounds and stuff. Oh Jesus! It'd be nice to Claire and the others. That what, at the orphanage? Was even more selfish back then than she is now, I see. I mean, it's literally like he's just living his past. Why does it feel like he's actually going back? Like he was conscious there for a bit, but it feels like he's actually going back in time here. Yup. I literally called it. I was like, he suddenly reverted to actually being like his kid self. Like following what I said back then. And that is the book that she was reading, that Carrie the Wind was reading. Whoa, that's a cool shot. The OST, goddamn. This is the first time we've really gotten to look at their life as kids. What about the monster? Some little ice balls? The second secret magic that Alfaria invented. Ice candies! Does it just taste like ice? Or does it have flavor? Because it's called a secret magic, and I was like, if it's a secret magic, it probably wouldn't just taste like ice, because then you're just making little ice balls, and that's not secret. Anybody can do that. Or maybe it's more about the memories and, you know, them having like a special spell together or something. Yeah. A little heart. That is a crazy sentence. The Adventures of Demone. The gray sky split. There's that page again. It does look a lot like Finn. It does. Because we know Finn is over 400 years old because he knew Mercedes. So this book might just be after him. Since unmatched by any treasure, the witch cried. So wait, what was the... When the hero drew his sword, the gray... What if this story is literally about Mercedes and Finn? When the hero drew his sword, the gray sky split, revealing the sun. I don't think you are. Gonna be honest about that one, I don't really think so. Nope. Yeah. Hopefully you'll get that soon and the show will stop fucking you in the ass and doing this whole repeating bullshit. I'm begging this be the last time you're separated from her. Like, if they continue to drag it out and not let him reunite with her after he gets this whole flashback here we're doing with Carrie doing and everything, I'm actually gonna crash out. Like, that's getting to drop the show level bullshit. Because I like this show, but I don't know how much more I can take of them being like, Alfaria's right there, right there. Nope. Why are you looking around? Yeah. And that snapped her out of it. It's funny, Colette tried the same shit earlier. Well, if this is their actual memories, then Will, being inside of his child body now, knows what she was trying to do. You're leaving the book? Yeah. I mean, you both love each other anyway. Were you not gonna kiss at some point? Yeah. Whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. I just get major chills. Good God, the whole shift. There's a war in this place called Regarden. Then we should not be over here. I love the like storybook backgrounds. How it was all nice and peaceful and happy, and now it's dark, desolate, and creepy. This is where he gets that scar. That's the memory he's gaining. It's possible that Cauldron like shut that off or something. Yeah. I wonder why. Whoa. I'm certain we had this conversation. Very interesting. Was his memory shut off by somebody? Or did the scar make him lose his memory when he got injured? Very interesting. I love the way they're doing this. Oh my God. Jesus. Fucking yikes. It's got crystals through it, so it's a heavily injured monster. Are those Alfaria's ice crystals? Will in his youth. Tender-hearted and hard-working, he is the oldest at the orphanage and often required to practice self-restraint, but he never shows disgruntlement. On the other hand, that's extremely helpful. On the one hand, that's extremely helpful, but on the other, it makes me feel like a failure as an adult. He seems to have developed a complex about being unable to use magic. But, and I feel bad for Will for saying this, I simply don't think he has that special power in him. That boy is far too different. If it were possible, I'd like to stay by his side and watch over him forever. May the blessing of the Mage Queen be with him. Excerpt from the diary of Ashley Serfort, foster father. Very interesting. This is gonna be Alfaria. Alfaria in her youth, a mischievous natural-born leader. She's infatuated with Will, and I can never predict what she might get up to. On top of that, her magical skill already easily exceeds my own, so I cannot control her at all. I suspect that Alfaria will cause a revolution in our world of magic, but if by chance Will isn't there, then she'd make the whole world her enemy. I have no doubt about that. Will, please look after her. I beg you. I'm sorry I'm such a powerless foster father. Excerpt from the diary of Ashley Serfort, foster father. Very interesting. Yeah, that's not quite a regular wolf. A mage-created creature. Now Will, being in this backstory, didn't know what it was then, and his memory seems to have gotten sealed off, but he knows what it is now. Salter unit that fled the war. Oh Jesus. It's tiny girl trying to take on this giant thing. Is this when she did her cloning? Yep, wow. Was this the first time she used that? Okay, so oh no. So she has used it before, but maybe she wasn't able to do a multiple of them. Oh, this is current Will thinking this. This is current Will thinking like she was able to do this all the way back then. Such incredible magic control. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna go super well. Whoa! Jesus fuck! Oh my God! Wow! Yeah, you saw it in its eye. Whoa, dude, this Holy shit, the style they're going for is crazy. I love it. My god. Whoa! Holy shit! It's who you hate more than anything. Yep, so his kid self ran in there, and that's definitely when he got the scar. Was it Alfaria's magic that stabbed him? Holy shit, the magic reflected was Alfaria's magic, and that's what hit him. Oh my god! I mean, we didn't see the wolf actually attack. It was literally just Alfaria's magic that reflected back and hit him. And of course, as a kid, Alfaria didn't have the analyzation skills to clock that it's reflecting magic and realize she can't fight using magic. She's just freaked out and panicking and attacking, and Will ended up jumping in the way, so the reflected magic didn't hit her. It's a great question, because you fell unconscious. Whoa, the book. What? That's Mercedes speaking. What? Wait, this is fucking crazy. Mercedes hit him with an awaken. The book flipping through the pages. There's more to the story. Was the beginning of the sword. Is he manifesting a blade in his hand? He manifested an ice blade. Holy fuck. And one of his eyes is blue. Because he literally got hit with Alfaria's magic, meaning he absorbed it and then was able to output, right? Or is this the thing that Carrie Dwin was mentioning about, you know, him able to manifest on his own, depending on emotions? Because he's using ice magic, so I'm not quite sure. Holy fuck! I thought this power, because you'd used it before. Elfie's power created. Whoa! Yo, wow, just like during their fight from a couple episodes ago, Alfaria's right by his side holding the blade as well. That's why it felt all so familiar to him. And whoa, the light coming back. This is fucking crazy. Holy shit. My god. Into the flowers. That was nuts. And there's a sword and wand together. I'm pretty sure that's in the opening, the sword and wand like that. And then he passed out. Time to wake up in Carrie Dwin's place. Oh, hello, Julius. Hello, Kiki. How long has it been? Oh my god, it's time for the second bloom. How you feeling, big boy? Call the paths he walked. But why were they sealing his memories? Yo, time to take off quick. Okay, maybe I'm just being dumb. Oh, we're getting another special ED here? Oh, the memory of them. Wow. Are they gonna roll credits on this image, or are we gonna actually kick it into the ED? Okay, we're kicking it into the ED. Am I just being obtuse or stupid? I don't quite understand what's different. Or maybe he just fully grasps what he did now that he has that memory from when he was a kid. I just gotta be, I don't, I really feel like I'm being a dumbass and it's simple, but like, I don't quite get what's different here. And like how he's manifesting his own, because he got hit with Alfaria's magic, which would imply he still needs the assistance of others. He can't just draw out magic on his own, because that would just make him a mage. Like, literally, that would just make him a mage. Which is kind of the point, is that he's not. I don't know. That was a really good episode. I'm just left feeling a little confused, which might be a skill issue on my part. Great episode. I feel like it's a skill issue on my part that I'm not fully understanding what exactly that flashback gained him. Because from my perspective, it just feels like it's what we already knew, but more clarified, maybe? Because they were talking about emotions and, you know, pulling magical energy from within himself that he's unable to do. But it's like, they were saying do it without the assistance of others. And it's like, that just makes him a mage if he's able to just pull magical energy from within himself and make spells. That just makes him a mage, without, especially with the part of without the assistance of others. But that still doesn't appear to be the case, because he got hit by Elfaria's magic and then was able to make the ice blade after that occurred. So it's like he still needs that beginning push from others to be able to draw, as a conduit to draw out that magical energy. I don't know. I might be misunderstanding what they're trying to get at here, and if so, that's my mistake, and you guys can correct me in the comments. But overall, that was a very good episode. That flashback was directed extremely well, and we will see where we go from here. But I think it's going to wrap it up from reaction to Wistoria Wanted Sword Season 2, Episode 9, I believe. 9 or 10. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.